A girl falling through a portal into a world of magic? It can only be one show. First coming to Disney in 2020, a year much in need of whimsy, The Owl House is a show that provided much needed escape and magical adventure that enchanted children and adults alike. With the anticipation and upset over the final season 3 of the show coming soon, we thought we would share with you 50 facts that you may not have known about The Owl House. A perfect refresher for any witch struggling to keep up with their studies. Number 1. The Owl House is a fantasy series created by Danidas, who is also known for making storyboards for Gravity Falls. Number 2. Danidas was a storyboard artist for the animated sci-fi film The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Number 3. After she came out as bisexual, Dana used her own experiences to give life to the Owl House and help in creating the character Luz Noseda. Number 4. Since 2015, Danidas has been dating Alex Hirsch, the creator of Gravity Falls. Together, they host a number of charity live streams, drawing cartoons to raise money for the chosen charities. Number 5. Such charity live streams include one in aid of the Natural Resources Defense Council, which featured Ninja Sex Party and Aaron Hansen, and another for Direct Relief, which saw Justin Roiland and H3H3 Productions join the couple in raising money for good causes. Number 6. Development of The Owl House began in February of 2018 when the show was greenlit, premiering in January of 2020. Number 7. The show was originally meant to air in 2019 with Amphibia, a series that shared the same animation studios as The Owl House, but was delayed until 2020. Number 8. Despite 3 seasons, The Owl House was cut. COVID-19 or ratings were not to blame, but rather Disney feeling that the show did not fit into the Disney brand. Number 9. Danidas states that Disney felt there was no place for the show due to its serialized nature and the show leaning towards an older audience. But because of it being one of Disney's first LGBTQ+ shows, them dropping it was highly speculated as being due to its representations of the LGBTQ+ community. Terrace did confirm that she believed that The Owl House would have a future on Disney if there were, quote, different people in charge. Number 10. Terrace has stated on Twitter that she wishes to continue The Owl House using other mediums, with the show potentially having its future in comic books and limited series. Number 11. Indeed, the show was prohibited from airing in certain countries due to this positive representation of LGBTQ+ characters, Hungary and the Czech Republic not premiering the show, despite it being slated for such at the start of 2021. Number 12. Terrace uses her presence on social media to confirm the sexuality and identities of her characters, with Amity being confirmed a lesbian and Luz bisexual during a Reddit Ask Me Anything. Number 13. Amity and Luz represent Disney's second animated LGBTQ+ characters after Sheriff Blubbs and Deputy Derlin in Gravity Falls. Amity and Luz are the first characters attributed to Disney to be shown as LGBTQ+ without pretense. Number 14. The Owl House has received floods of praise for its portrayal of LGBTQ+ characters, much needed in an age where the lack of good representation is becoming all the more aching, with animated shows becoming more mature and willing to explore personal and emotional experiences. Number 15. The Owl House was nominated for a GLAAD Award in 2021 and won a Peabody Award for providing a show that gives LGBTQ+ kids a place that welcomes them to explore their own flourishing creativity. Number 16. The main character Luz is the only human known to be a resident of Boiling Isles. Number 17. Luz is depicted as a gamer, which can be spotted from the sticker on her bag with 3 hearts, only one being half full. This could be reminiscent of either Legend of Zelda, Minecraft, or a slew of other games. Number 18. Terrace has been asked if she wrote Luz as having ADHD. While she wrote her character as being neurodivergent without any specific neurodivergency in mind, she later canonized Luz having ADHD. Number 19. The character Rain Whisper, featured in the episode Ida's Requiem, is non-binary, making them the first non-binary Disney character ever. Number 20. For the Latin American version of the Owl House, Rain's pronouns and gender were changed to masculine. This misgendering of the character understandably upset many fans, including Ave Roque himself, Rain's voice actor. Number 21. Every episode of the Owl House hides a coded message somewhere in the background. Number 22. Season 1's hidden messages put together read, quote, "Two witches torn apart now, alone 2 hearts of stone, a curse of feathers, and mud, a betrayal of blood." Number 23. The coded messages found in Season 2 can be put together to form the message, quote, "Seething seas and puppet strings he no longer dreams of." Number 24. As a similar Easter egg to the coded messages, the first letter of each episode of the Owl House can be used to spell out a sentence. Number 25. The message formed from the first letter of each episode for Season 1 reads, quote, "A witch loses a true way," with Season 2's message reading, quote, "Seek the key." Number 26. Disney's YouTube channel features shorts that revolve around the characters of the Owl House in smaller adventures, premiering on April 4th, 2020, and ending May 2nd, 2020. Number 27. Apart from the first episode of The Six, all of the shorts revolved around a certain form of art. Number 28. There was a 6th short planned for release that focused on Tiny Nose called The Dollhouse, but this episode never saw release as it was considered too scary for a place on the channel. Number 29. Dana Terrace based the character of Ida off of her aunts, her grandmother, and her mother. Number 30. Ida shares similarities with a woman from Mexican legend, La Lechuza, a character who, in Mexican folklore, is a woman by day and becomes an owl by night. Number 31. There are different versions of the myth concerning the origin of La Lechuza, some saying she was a witch who sold her soul to live forever, others saying that she is a woman who tragically lost her child and was cursed to become an owl. Depending on the telling of the myth, La Lechuza was either attributed the power to curse any who met her gaze, or a frightful villain who took any child who came near her. Number 32. In the episode A Lying Witch and a Warden, Ida is seen with a plush of a Snorlax from Pokemon, another instance of the show referencing games. Number 33. Ida can be seen making a cameo on a wanted poster in Gravity Falls, Lost Legends. Number 34. Ida's sidekick, King, even resembles Cubone from Pokemon. Number 35. King's expression of wah is reminiscent of Waluigi, potentially creating more links to popular video games. Number 36. In Ida's Requiem, we learn that King's last name is officially Clawthorne, which was legally changed to such because of the fact Ida is raising him. Number 37. The Owl House's representation of LGBTQ+ characters extends further when we learn that Willow has 2 fathers in the episode Understanding Willow. Number 38. The whole of the Owl House is part of Hootie's body, meaning that he feels pain if any part of the house happens to be damaged, rather than this just being excluded to the door his face is on. Number 39. The Polish dub of the show portrays Hootie as female, despite being voiced by a male actor. The reason for this, if there is any, not being disclosed. Number 40. Hootie seems to be inspired by the Slavic story of Baba Yaga, who lives in a hut on chicken legs. Hootie growing chicken legs in Hootie's Moving Castle is likely a reference to this, as well as the episode's titular reference to the Studio Ghibli movie Howl's Moving Castle. Number 41. The Sorting Hat's horrific cousin is the simplest jokes, but memorable ones. Number 42. The beginning of episode 13 is an enjoyable romp capturing Luz's first day as an official Hexside student. The episode is full of awesome, funny moments and excellent animation. It is an episode that is made great by one particular joke. Number 43. The character Owlbert has the same name as a children's book by Nicholas Harris, Owlbert. Number 44. While the show was in early development, Lilith was intended to be the principal of Hexside instead of Principal Bump. Number 45. Hunter's first appearance came before Season 2 of The Owl House, and was actually during a charity Twitch stream Dana Terrace was running, being teased when a request was made for half of a Season 2 character to be drawn. Number 46. Hunter is a character who casually breaks the fourth wall of the show, whistling the main theme during the show. Number 47. Matthew Rees, the voice actor for the show's main antagonist, Bellows, identifies the character as being misunderstood rather than evil. Number 48. The name Bellows has origins in many languages, with the word being used in Latin as a royal denotation used when talking about gods within classical Greek and Latin texts. In Portuguese, Galician, and Corsican, the word means beautiful. Putting the different meanings together, we can reach beautiful God. Number 49. Dana Terrace stated during a livestream that Bellows initially had a different name, his name being Oberon, during early production. And number 50. Season 3 of The Owl House has been confirmed to be the final season of the show by Dana Terrace, and will consist of 3 44-minute long specials of this enchanting series. We hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.